Hey folks, finally happened. Shit hit the fan. You can see I'm surrounded by some items here, and right now they wish they had these. Hang on, we're going to talk about it. Orlando Prepper coming at you. I'm sure you know by now what happened in the southeast overnight. Lots of deadly storms everywhere. One of my family members was caught right up in it. Watch this.
Oh shit.
It can happen that quick, folks. He's sitting at home, watching TV, sees a storm in the distance, walks out on his patio to take a video of it. Bam! Turns into a funnel cloud and starts heading his way. That flash you saw was the local transformer station going up in smoke. Now that area of Middle Tennessee is out of power. Thank goodness my nephew didn't get injured, but he was in the dark. He had to leave, go to his parents' house about 30 miles away where they still had power, and that's where he's going to be until the lights come back on. The local utility up there advised they should have the power back on Monday, but possibly Tuesday, which would mean that's 3 days without power. Now, I don't think the weather's going to get terribly bad, but I was going to make this video today about getting ready for a grid down situation in cold temperatures because we don't want to see another situation like what happened in Texas in 2021. So I'll go with that real quick first because the only difference would be like the clothing and the sleeping arrangements, the difference between cold environment and just a temperate climate. So let me hit the cold weather stuff first. You need to make sure you got plenty of warm clothes ready to go. Make sure you have a good coat, good overcoat that'll keep you warm. Extra blankets to sleep under. And of course, if you want to, I've recommended this before, get you a small tent that you can set up inside your house so you and your family can sleep in the tent and keep that body heat in a confined area. That'll keep you warm as well on a cold night. But I also have to recommend one of these, Mr. Buddy heater, portable heater. Runs on propane. The 1 pound tank screw right on to the side here. But you can also run it off of a 20-pound tank that you use for your outdoor grill. You have to buy a hose with an adapter that hooks up where that 1 pound tank would hook up. But you can do that, and that will absolutely keep one room warm. These things work great. They are safe to use indoors, but you might want to, raise a window just a little bit, keep that air circulating just in case, and make sure you have a carbon monoxide detector whenever you use one of these indoors. We've used this in our camper when we're out in the woods when it's cold, and it worked great. Worked fantastic. No problems with any carbon monoxide. We run it off of these tanks. This tank will run off that heater for about 8 hours, and it'll keep you nice and warm. Trust me, guys. In a cold environment, you need to get you one of those. Get you 5 or 6 of these, maybe more. You can buy 2 of these at Walmart for $10. So, got to recommend that for you. I'm going to put a link below to all of the items that I'm recommending. Most of the items I'm recommending here, like the heater and the gas one stove. As far as that's your heat. in cold weather. Now let's go to just any weather. The things you're going to absolutely need. You're going to need a light source. So get you some good flashlights. Get a couple of really good ones, not the cheap ones, and make sure you have plenty of batteries to put in them. If it's not one that's rechargeable, you can get rechargeable flashlights that you can charge up with portable solar generators. Those are great to have as well. Also recommend you get small flashlights, one for each member of your family, for them to carry while the lights are out. Stick it in their pocket. It's very small. The light will go wherever they go. Lady Prepper has one of these on a chain that she hangs around her neck when the lights go out during a hurricane or something. And it's with her all the time. But flashlights, guys. Lanterns. Get you some little portable lanterns. The kind that you can just fold up and put away. Keep those with your light source. I'll be right with you in just a minute. Don't rush me. We've all seen these tall candles that you can buy at the Dollar Tree or the dollar store, or Walmart, Target, wherever. These things burn a long time, and they're very inexpensive. Like I said, you can get them at the Dollar Tree, $1.25. Chemical 100-hour candles. Make sure if you can, get you a few of these. I think these cost like $7 or $8 now, but if you ever have to use one, it'll absolutely be worth it. I've tested this kind of candle. It does burn 100 hours. It actually burns longer, and it burns pretty bright for a small light. So you might want to consider that as well. Also, I did a video, I think it was earlier this year, to show you how to convert a regular lamp into a 12-volt lamp, so you can hook it into your solar charger if you have one. It's very easy to do. I'll link that below as well. So you can convert one of those lamps, get you some 12-volt bulbs to put in it. That's all it takes. And making a connection, cutting the wire and making a connection where you can hook it into your generator, your little portable generator. Very easy to do. Have to highly recommend that. Now, that takes care of the lighting, but with those open flames, you got to make sure you got one of these. Make sure you got a good fire extinguisher anywhere you have an open flame. People die every year because they didn't have a fire extinguisher and they were trying to keep their house warm or lighted after the power went out, and they wound up dying because they didn't have a fire extinguisher. Just something that simple will save a life. Now let's get to the cooking. You know what I'm going to recommend here. I've recommended it before. Gas 1 stove. It also runs off propane or butane. It can run off of both. Your little butane canister will fit right in here. There's a clip here to hold it in place, and you can just close it up and cook with it that way. If you're going to use propane like these, they come with a hose that you can hook up direct to the same place you hook the propane. You don't have to do anything. It runs off both fuels. The little hose goes in right here, comes out right here, I should say, and runs over to your tank. I've used these before, and I have never, ever, ever run this tank empty in 3 days of cooking on one of these stoves. They heat water quick, which would be great for your food. Get your dehydrated foods, get your condensed soups, stuff that you can fix quick and easy. Or you can fry eggs on these. If you got eggs, good skillet, bingo. This is a great little item for cooking food. It's easy to pack away. And like I said, get you 4 or 5 of these with it. You're going to be good for a long time. But I have to highly recommend all of these items, along with whatever you think you might need as far as equipment goes when the lights go out. Make sure you have what you think you need. But these items I have to recommend because you might need them. We absolutely know you gotta eat. So get you a good little stove like this. You can cook on it pretty much practically forever. As long as you got the fuel, you can cook on it. This thing's made sturdy. It's not gonna just wear out, believe me. It's a nice item. So, pray for the people of Tennessee, Georgia, Mississippi, Kentucky. Right now, those storms are going into South Carolina and northern Florida. So make sure you pray for us during this time. Hopefully everybody's ready. If you have suggestions, add them down below, please. This is absolutely not the only thing that you could use in an emergency situation. This is just a bare minimum. So click those links below. Check out that video. Check out these products. Hopefully they'll help you out. They're easy. Like I said, they're easy to store away. You can put them all in one place. Put them in a plastic tote. Put them up in a closet. Let everybody in your family know where it is. That way they can go get it. If things get bad, you'll be ready to go. So with that, I'm going to say stay strong, keep prepping, and pray for the United States of America. Orlando Prepper is out.